Hello YouTube. So I thought I'd make a video today explaining some things. So on November 1st into the 2nd, and a little bit before that, like I guess Halloween was probably the start of it. For people that don't know, along with my borderline diagnosis, I'm also bipolar. I started going through a manic episode. By the time the 1st to 2nd came around, I hadn't slept in days. And I started to get extremely paranoid, like sci-fi paranoid. In order to silence those voices, I took an overdose, for an attempt to end things, and survived. Obviously, here I am. I'm very thankful for that. Ended up in the ER, treated, blah 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 blah, and ended up on the psych ward again. Got my therapy, got things settled out, got some new meds. I didn't realize that because when I got out of the hospital last time, they had me on a mood stabilizer and an antidepressant and some other things, and the mood stabilizer that I was on was extremely expensive. So expensive. Even after coupons and finding the least expensive pharmacy for me to get it through, I still couldn't afford it every month. So I figured I'll stop taking it and I'll just take my antidepressant, because an antidepressant will just, it'll help me from being sad. I didn't realize that when you're bipolar, that antidepressants without a mood stabilizer can actually push you into manic episodes, which really explains this whole past year about me being so up and down, and terrible. So I'm not on an antidepressant anymore. I am on a mood stabilizer, the same one, but now it's gone into a generic form, so it is exponentially cheaper. I'm feeling 10 times better. I'm very thankful to be here. Very happy, very apologetic to my boyfriend. He had to call an ambulance. Very stressful for him, very stressful for my family. So I do have guilt for that. I do feel very bad. But what I wanted to talk about today is when I was in the hospital, I was able to meet with a dietitian, and I made a meal plan, like with an actual nutritionist, like a certified, went to college nutritionist, dietitian. So I felt really good. The first night I was out was pretty bad, because you go from such a controlled environment to you're just back out in the world. And so that was that sudden rush back into normality really threw me off guard. So I binged, purged, did some behaviors. So the first night out was pretty rough. The second night was much better. I actually followed my meal plan, and today is my second day following my meal plan. And as positive as I feel, as positive as, I'm just picking through a little box of jewelry here, gotta keep my hands busy. As positive, as everything is, I'm extremely nervous also, I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it's 19 degrees Fahrenheit here, which is -7 Celsius, and the wind is whipping. It's so cold. But I'm extremely nervous to find out who I am, because right now, to myself, I'm an eating disorder. That's who I am. I view that completely as my identity. I'm bulimic. I binge and I purge. And that's who I am, and that's what I do, and that's my whole life. And who am I going to be without that? What am I going to do without that? Am I now, but now I think of so many other labels I can give myself, even though, I don't believe in labels, but other titles, I guess that's a better word for it. I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm an aunt, I'm a nurse, I'm a girlfriend, I'm a provider, I'm a lover, I'm to do adventures. There are so many other labels I can give myself other than eating disorder girl. So what is my problem? Why can't I be happier with those titles instead of this one? Why am I feeling such an absolute identity crisis with the possibility of my eating disorder going away? Like, that is just so extremely, like, just, ugh, to me. Who am I? What am I gonna do? Who am I gonna be? I don't know. And so I wasn't sure if there was anything that you guys did, any advice, or can relate to this in any way of who are you? Who are you after your eating disorder?